really going to have to up the ante and make sure they bring a different game here on day 2.
Yeah, as you say, head coach Jérôme Daré has rung the changes for France. Kenya will be hoping that Alvin Otieno and co. There is his shot, the buffer. We are to turn over France here. Adam Leal from England, your referee for this one. Remember, the context is France already in the last 8. Kenya cannot qualify out of this one.
Tell me run, please.
So it will be Kenya wearing their white jerseys who will get us underway. And that one holds up in this strong bruise we've been talking about. That actually goes backwards.
I think even more impressive, it managed to torpedo, which I've never seen really off a drop kick, but not the start that Kenya want, exactly the one that France want. Possession in their hands, and they haven't even had to make a tackle yet.
This is the position head coaches want to be in, don't they? Qualified for the quarterfinals already, and you can leave some of your heavy hitters on the bench and give some of the rookies a bit of a go. There's Riva.
You are right about that, Ruth. The danger of that is they have a quarter-final to play this afternoon. This is a new day, day 2. Might wake up a tiny bit sluggish. You want to make sure you get into that same rhythm, hit your strides that you were heading yesterday. So whilst you're 100% right, you want to rest your best players. That's why Sefo and Epe are on the bench. Equally, there's a real risk. You don't perform that well, you're going to stutter your way into the quarters.
Yeah, Jordan Sefo, 5 tries yesterday, including a hat-trick. He's waiting in the wings, the big number 12 alongside Nelson Epe.
Personally, I hated it. I wanted to play every time. Just get me on the field, play, just keep the continuity.
Here come France. Chapche just flings it across to Joachim Trubal. He makes some meters through contacts, but Kenya looking to fling them over the sideline. They don't do so, and Chapche can head towards the try line. Just 1 meter away, France, but there's the penalty. Yeah, he took a little bit of an Eskimo roll on the floor there, didn't he? Alexandre Chapche.
I just wanted to pin his ears back and go for the corner. He was absolutely in the clear. He could have made it into the corner, took a couple of steps, and as a result, Kenya could regroup. And that is a terrible kick from them to clear the lines.
And the Lyon man, Chapche, has it in his hands once again, working this narrow channel here. Here's Simon Joris from the Nîmes club in Fédéral 1 in French rugby. 100 kilograms, big unit. They really have recruited well, this France Sevens team of late. Missy Hoyard. There's Riva. Bit of experience out there. He finds the offload, and they will get the try. It's Aaron Grandidier who will score for France, the Brive man. He's in for a score.
This is lovely play from Riva, their captain. Commits defenders, runs straight, hard, fixes him, uses his fend to ride the tackle. The moment you see that outside defender's shoulders turn in, that's when you're in, that's when it's game time, golden time. He makes the pass out the back, and it's a real simple, straightforward first score.
Yeah, Riva, all that experience from the French captain. His 25th event, and puts Grandidier over the line. Conversion attempt, windy old day, it's a tough day of kicking. Interesting bloke, Aaron Grandidier. Actually went to St Olave's School in Orpington in London. He was formerly England Sevens development. Here he is playing for France. There's a chance for Joachim Trubal, who switched wings over to the far side. Loose pass straight into the hands of Herman Humwa. And now here's a chance for the Kenyans to respond. Johnston Olindi, he might run out of real estate, but he hands it off to Levi Amunga. But how about the tackle from Jonathan Logel in his 72nd World Series event, pushing 30. What a cover D that was.
Yeah, Ruth, that's the difference I think we're seeing this season in this French side. Their effort on effort. Typically in the past, they'd have just left that and let it run there. They fight all the way back. Logel working so hard. And as a result of that, does he get that knee? Look at the knock on. That is what it's all about. That is what wins you tournaments. and sets you apart. Brilliant stuff from Logel.
Well, he's been doing it a heck of a long time as Jonathan Logel.
I've got a decision. Hit him.
Just
player
going to
has lost control
double
of the
check
ball
the
forward.
grounding here.
Therefore, knock on by one.
Yeah, knock on is the call from the
try.
television match official. Well, Jonathan Logel mentioned he is the most experienced France Sevens player of all time. Made his debut in Wellington in 2012. Olympian in 2016. Just emptying the tank there for France.
Bind. Set.
France only made 2 tackles so far this whole game. And that was one of the most critical of them all.
Reaver bursts through a tackle and then hit by Herman Humwa.
Off the foot, off the foot.
Awful pass to Logel, that one, but he does well, the big man, to get down low. Chapachet off to Grand Didier. Here he goes again, the try scorer. Look at the pace of the man, burst through the tackle, and he will run clear. Aaron Grand Didier has a double.
Well, England's loss is France's gain. Because look at that footwork there from him, off the right foot. Totally unbalances, watches the overchase, and then the presence of mind to push the fend out. Powers through the tackle. And all Onyula can do is watch Grandidier glide his way over the try line. Sensational score from him, and that is exactly what you want for France, just another relief of pressure.
Hands on heads for Kenya. Nothing they can do about that. Kind of athleticism. You miss a tackle. And it's try time for Grandidier. So these second stringers, if you like, in the France Sevens team, standing up here in their final pool game and looking to be 3 from 3 and a top seed in the Cup quarterfinals tonight. And that can be really crucial to avoid some of the big guns. Humwa, dream teamer from Dubai, up to the halfway line. Remember, you can help choose the dream team here at the Malaga Sevens. We'll compile a long list for you. That'll be turned into a short list online, and you can vote for your dream team player from the Malaga Sevens and in Sevilla next week, so do get involved in that. You've got 24 hours after the final whistle of both the men's and women's cup finals. Still a minute to go in this first half. Plenty of rugby's been played.
If I'm France here, I want this ball in Grandidier's hands as fast as I can. He looks sharp out there, his footwork's on fire. Give him an opportunity for a one-on-one. Got the whole field to play with.
Missed out on the Olympics, of course, France. Devastated they were to lose that qualification final in Monaco earlier in the year. Didn't get to their second Olympic Games. But they've kept on track here and looking to hit this series. Of course, there'll be Olympic hosts in a couple of years' time, and here's an opportunity now for Trouabal, and he will score another one for France. That's their third, and just before half-time is going to be a heck of a challenge for Kenya to come back from here.
But it comes off the penalty. Just a quick thinking of Perez. Goes fast. He's just that second or 2 seconds quicker than the Kenyans in terms of his thinking. And then it's really good hands. We don't make a huge deal of it out here on the series, but precision in the pass is absolutely critical. The difference there, the ball goes in front at pace. He never has to change angle, break speed, and Troubal just glides over. What a first half for France.
Yeah, 3 tries to the good over Kenya, and in control of Pool D. France leading 15-0 at the break. Okay, we just saw Canada pull off a brilliant win over Wales to get through to the Cup quarterfinals. Let's hear now from one of their star men, Cooper Coates.
Cooper Coates, you're through to the quarterfinals. How exciting is it to be fighting for a medal again on the World Series?
I mean, it's great. You know, as a young group, we had a plan to come into this tournament and really take advantage. And, you know, we had a good start against Kenya. It was a tight battle, but it was a good one. And then we kind of just let the standards slip a little bit against France. And, you know, credit to France, they're a really good team, and they're playing really well right now. So it was a tough one go, but honestly, we had a chat last night, and we said, you know, we still have an opportunity to make the quarters. And, you know, we managed to get the job done against Wales, so the guys are pretty pumped.
Yeah, well played indeed. It's England or South Africa possibly in the quarterfinals. Which of those would you prefer to play against?
Honestly, I think one of the great things about this series is that you get to play against the best, whoever the best is at the time, and you know, we'll welcome any challenge we have. So we're looking forward to it, whoever it is.
Won't be long to find out. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Cheers, appreciate it. Thanks.
There's a player full of confidence in it, Rupert. Excited and delighted. They managed to just turn things around. Canada, after a disappointing showing in Dubai, they're really coming out strong. I had the privilege of doing their shirt presentation to them, and you could see the energy and excitement of that young group roll on the quarterfinals to the come.
Sun is shining at the City of Malaga Stadium. It's a windy day, it's a cold day. I tell you, when the sun goes down here, it does get absolutely Baltic, if that's possible, in the south of Spain. But it is January after all, deep midwinter, if there's such a thing down here. I'll tell you what, France are running hot at the moment at this tournament, aren't they? Looking for their third win here against Kenya in pool play, and a top seed in the quarterfinals tonight. Rob Vickerman made them the subject of his expert view this week. An expert they have been. But Kenya looking to burst away here through Billy Odhiambo, nicknamed Billy the Kid by Mike Friday when he was the Kenya Sevens head coach.
Yeah, Tachape there just looks like he's done his hamstring at the time, so France playing with 6. Can Kenya make this pay?
Yeah, France are down a player here. Chapachet's on the wrong side of the sideline. Perhaps he should have stayed on the field, because then they might have stopped play as the ball comes in this direction. Vincent Onyala picked up 3 tries yesterday. He takes it in contact. That ball went backwards, says the referee. Here's Odhiambo again. Oh, that was really nice to Vincent Onyala. And Onyala will make it 4 for the weekend. Kenya just giving us a little glimpse of what they can do.
Well, when Kenya get into that mood and they use that power effectively, look at that for an offload there. One big paw just reaching out round the side. Odhiambo lifts it over the French contingent. All the defenders just scraggling onto him. And then it's a really simple run in for Onyala. And we said they've got to make the one-man advantage pay, because it looks like Chapachet's coming on. Back on it. He's done his hamstring for definite. So there's another opportunity for Kenya to have a go at him.
Yeah, just what you don't want as head coach either. The end of pool play to lose a player if it is a hamstring. Difficult to come back from those if he's strained it with finals approaching. That's an awkward restart, but well done in the end from Simon Joris to bring that one down. Here's Logel. Penalty to Kenya. 15-7. Important that France finish the job here. They want to win the pool and avoid South Africa in the crossover quarterfinals if South Africa do win Pool A. Remember, it's A that crosses over with D and B with C in World Series Rugby Sevens in the men's competition. But a lovely ball floated over the top, and Kenya have another try. It's the captain, Nelson Oyu, who has scored. Kenya right back in this. 15-12.
Well, we spoke about it at the start of the game. How disruptive could it be for France? Just changing their side up, changing the rhythm. It looked at half-time like it hadn't made a difference, 15-0 up, but you can never write this Kenyan side off. Look at that for a leap. Logel can't hold him in. Presence of mind just to get up in the air. And Oyu, oh, you beauty.
Here's a conversion, could be important, doesn't get there, but OU's given them a chance, no doubt about it. 3:30 to go, 3 points the difference. High restart. It's gone deep to Perez for France. Experience coming off the bench down the stretch here, trying to finish the job for Les Bleus. Remember, South Africa are coming up a little later against England in their final pool game. Whoever wins that will win the pool. If France finish second behind Canada, then Otieno going in to rip it over the sideline. Ball still in play. No, flag is up on the near side.
This is brilliant work rate from Kenya, just frustrating France.
France, time's off.
Throwing the kitchen sink at them.
Time on.
12 unanswered points so far, and with a real opportunity to launch back at them again. You mentioned it, Rupert, they've had to bring on some of the big guns. Looked like they wanted to rest someone like Sefo, but he's on the field. 5 tries already in this tournament.
Tabu on the wraparound. Jeffrey Olawach. Power. Just leaves one French defender behind. Here's OU again. Got them in this position. They're going to get another score. Oh, how's an impact from the air? The fist punt. Is it Derek Ashindu, the 13th man who's come off the bench on debut and scored his first ever World Series try.
Wow, they're sniffing on, they know, Rupert, they know they've got this French side on the ropes. Kenya playing with a bit of freedom, frustration creeping into the French game all over the place. And this is a poor tackle from someone that's had a good first half, Grand Didier, but gets caught flat-footed. You see him reaching out for the tackle. That is what you want as an attacker. Oh, and with it, it's compounding the misery. There's been a yellow card on the field too, Rupert.
Yeah, Mignot has headed to the sideline, Pierre Mignot, so they're playing with 6 here.
It's a penalty to you. Penalty restart. It's a penalty. You okay? Thank you.
So Kenya, 4-point advantage over France. They get the free kick off the centre spot as well, and here they're off to the races again through Daniel Tabu. Some power, hasn't he? Ashiindu come off the bench and scored a cracker. Kenya, where was this kind of form yesterday? Offload over the top, and they're in again. Vincent Onyala has his second of the match. Oh, Kenya can get a dance on now, but oh, how they would have loved to have this kind of form on day one.
Well, France are all over the place. Look at this here, Ruben. They don't realise it's a penalty off the start. They're still lining up for the restart. Kenya too quick. As a result, they're 6s and 7s, France. They are all over the place. They've 24 points they've leaked in this second half. This is exactly what we spoke about. You've got to keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, and France now, they will crawl over into the quarters.
Well, our mathematicians have been doing some furious homework downstairs, and the conversion goes over. Kenya increased their lead, but even if France do lose this game, 26-15 at the moment. You see the points difference, they're plus 50. Whilst Canada minus 12, because France beat Canada yesterday. France would still top the pool, even with a defeat here, and potentially avoid South Africa in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, but it's not that, Rupert. It's the momentum, it's the confidence. Yesterday, they were flying high. Sefo 5 tries, Epe 4 tries. Now, they've just taken 26 points in the second half. They're playing all over the place.
It was not
they're getting angry, they're getting yellow cards. This French side are all...
Knock
Well, there's the final hooter. Stefan Perez felt he caught one around the throat. Not happy with that. Clock's in the red.
Half foul play call, so just go back.
Word on Kenya as well, Ollie. I mean, they were in both of their games yesterday, but just seriously weren't at their best. Yeah, there's the high shot coming over the top from Kelvin Wakesa, who made his debut in Dubai, the 21-year-old.
Just trying to get a lesson in here, we can. Just wondering what happened. I'm not sure. It's about a high shot maybe on Perez at the end, just coming
Definitely
in.
over the shoulder.
White player. Okay, so it's going to be a penalty now against White 6, and that was in touch, was it?
That was, no.
So Still in the field of play, so the penalty will be where the mark is. Okay, captain, please. I'm not exactly sure on the number, but after the ball's been knocked on, a white player has come in with the shoulder on the ground, so it'll be a penalty to France here.
Well, it was
Okay.
number 4.
Yeah,
Wekesa. It's not going to change the result. Here he comes in. I'll tell you what, you see players get yellow carded for less than that in the game of rugby sevens. But anyway, it's only a penalty to France. Clock's in the red here. It's game over. All they need to do is just see this one out with no further damage. But here's a lovely looping run. Penalty France.
the ball.
Sefo is off the bench. He offloads the ball to Mignot. Mignot back to Nelson Epé, series leading try scorer. Varian Pasquet.
I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised France is just playing on here. I mean, I would have thought now, just get it off and end the game. But either way, they want to finish with a bit of a high.
And Perez, who caught the high shot a little earlier, is not going to score the try. Tried to reach out. His arms just weren't quite long enough. Ball's gone forward. Kenya shake hands now, lift him up.